This is my task 1.4 consisting of Dyers analysis. Dyers analysis can be split into four categories. They are styles of construction, industry and audience, cultural beliefs, and character and personality. For the first section, which is styles as construction, I'll be talking about Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is more commonly known from her role as Hannah Montana on the famous Disney Channel. Miley's role within Hannah Montana was an innocent girl who was an academic high achiever who lived a life with two roles: her normal self, which is Miley, and her famous scene character, which is Hannah Montana. Miley Cyrus has been responsible for some of the craziest action scenes on TV, such as her performance with Robin Thicke at the MTV VMA Awards in 2013. And this particular performance startled audiences and made particular actions like this a unique selling point for Miley, which led to more bizarre performances from her, along with bizarre costumes and actions within the music industry, which plays a huge part within the section of styles of construction of Dyers analysis, because she is constructed to cause controversy within the audiences to make people watch and buy her music. Second section, which is industry and audience, I'll be talking about One Direction, commonly known now as the biggest boy band in the world, whose demographic mainly consists of the female gender, teenagers to be more specific. The members of the band are made out to be very easy on the eye, producing music to support teenage girls through perhaps personal or public struggles they are facing at the current time. One Direction use their perception of an audience to gain more fans. The way that they're presented through good looks, they appear to be charming, helps them gain more fans, predominantly female. Processing through the duration of a talent show such as the X Factor, which is where they were discovered and made into the biggest boy band in the world. They would have been manufactured, so to speak, in a way from the start of the show to the very end when they finally had huge success within the music industry. Referring to them as manufactured in a robotic sense shows that talent shows like this are made for that specific type of thing. Third section is cultural belief, which is where I'll be talking about Rihanna and the way that she possesses herself and the way she's perceived by audiences. Cultural beliefs in the Dyers analysis gives an audience a chance to relate to the star as we admire or share what they're experiencing, and this develops into idolisations. Rihanna has a massive following in magazines, social networking, and social media and stuff, so the audience are able to see her actions everywhere she goes. In terms of that and the repercussions, some attempt to mimic what they like about her, but this can also be negative to the stars, as they're seen as role models, but people can manipulate that, and the way that they use that can be manipulated very easily through media or the way that they perceive that star. So given the fact that she can be seen as a role model to females, but as a bad girl, so to speak, she can also be seen as a bad influence because she is spotted smoking, drugs, abusing alcohol and taking nude photos, as well as staying in a relationship with an alleged abusive boyfriend. As a role model, the people idolising her can start copying these actions, which would have a negative effect on younger audiences growing up thinking that these things are okay because certain people do it, and also would give the star a bad name herself. With character and personality, I'm choosing Adele. Most commonly known in the media to be a powerful, emotional singer who makes you think about the deepest times and darkest times in your life, where she has the power to make you feel like that and have this effect on you that when you listen to her music, she really gets hold of you, and it's a struggle whilst listening to music to kind of distance yourself from what she's singing. Whereas in the public eye, she is a normal girl from North London. She was seen at the Brit Awards sticking her middle finger up, for example, and the way that she speaks is so common and down to earth. Her personality really shines through as a person, not just as her singing. That's been my Dyers analysis for 1.4.